Hi all, it's Darlene Thompson. It's the second to last time you will probably hear from me. So right now I'm going through the reasons why you will never see your money back if you buy into the Infinity system. Let's first of all go through the disclaimer on the bottom of their sales page as well as other documents they've gone down there. So anyways, in their disclaimer, as you can see in the circled area, all the information on this website, so this is the website that people will be using, for the Infinity system, is published in good faith and for general information purposes only. Infinity does not make any warranties about the completeness, reliability, and accuracy of this information. Any action you take upon the information you find on this website is strictly at your own risk. Infinity will not be liable for any losses and or damages in connection with the use of our website. So you use the website, it doesn't work, you lose money, not their problem. Further along, it says testimonial disclaimer. Our site may contain testimonials by actual users of our products and our services. These testimonials reflect the actual user's true own opinions and experiences. We do not pay or manipulate these testimonials. They appear on our website verbatim as given to us by the users, except for the correction of grammar or typing errors. Well, we already saw all the lies on the sales page and in the video of the fake testimonials and everything else. They don't try to manipulate these testimonials? Bull. They already have. They've already shown that they have. Now, down to risk disclosure, where I've highlighted. While there's potential for profits, there's also a risk of loss. A loss incurred in connection with trading can be significant. You should therefore carefully consider whether such trading is suitable for you in light of your financial condition, since all speculative trading is inherently risky and should only be undertaken by individuals with adequate risk capital. Now, was that what you were told when you were buying into this system? Or were you told, if you don't have the savings, can't you go out and get a loan? Okay, so if you're already way extended on your savings, can't you go get a loan to buy the system? And yet they're saying, hey, you should, be sure that you have your own adequate risk capital. Sure not what they say in the sales video, though, is it? And then the consent. By using our website, you hereby consent to our disclaimer and agree to its terms. So you are consenting to all of this just by using their website. Terms and conditions. I just wanted to show you that this was the terms and conditions page. Now let's go to the next down. Same terms and conditions page. Okay, liability. The material contained within the website is provided without any guarantees, conditions, or warranties as to its accuracy. Infinity does not represent that information contained on or available via the website is accurate or complete, and accordingly, it should not be relied on as such. You should not rely on any such information. Any arrangements made between you and any other person using or named on the website are entirely at your sole risk and responsibility. Well, aren't you kind of expecting that the stuff they tell you on this website is going to be what you should be doing and instructions? So I guess if for whatever reason it all goes south, that's your problem. It's not theirs. So then they expressly exclude, and I've got an arrow to that. And notice it says any liability for any bugs or faults in our system or tools. What's one of their biggest tools that they're going to slap onto your account if and when they actually pass it? An EA. So if the EA doesn't work, then they have no liability. And it's all on you. Again. So they have no liability for a malfunctioning EA, which they've done in the past. So we'll see about that, though. Okay, any liability for any direct, special, indirect, or consequential loss or damage incurred by any user in connection with the website or in connection with the use, inability to use, or results of the use of the website, any websites linked to, and any materials posted on it, including, without limitation, any liability for loss of income or revenue. Well, at the very get-go, weren't we told that it's impossible to lose any money this way? Okay, loss of business. Well, if you've put your business assets into buying this system, guess what? You're going to be kissing goodbye as your own business. Loss of profits or contracts. So yeah, you can lose profits on this. Loss of anticipated savings. Of course. Loss, 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 loss. 8. For any loss or damage of any kind, however, arising and whether caused by tort, including negligence, breach of contract, or otherwise, even if foreseeable. So if they do anything whatsoever, even if it's foreseeable, even if it's totally their fault, no problem. No, you're tough. Tough luck, you know? That's your own problem. And then nothing in this section affects our liability for death or personal injury arising from our negligence, nor our liability for fraudulent misrepresentation or misrepresentation as to a fundamental matter, nor any other liability which cannot be excluded or limited under applicable law. This personally really very bothers me because they are selling this over the Christmas holidays. They're telling people, invest your life savings in this. If you don't have any more savings, then, get a loan, put it into this, and be paying that $1,500 a month. What if people have spent every last penny they've got on this? How has it gone for many other traders who have lost their entire savings? And they talk about, during the Depression when it was raining traders. What do you think that means? No wonder that they are holding themselves not negligent for death or personal injury arising from the use of their products. This really bothers me. Disclaimer of warranty and limitation of liability. Big capital letters, which you should read the whole thing. You hereby release us and agree to hold us harmless from any and all causes of action and claims of any nature resulting from the counselor services or the platform, including, without limitation, any act, omission, opinion, response, advice, suggestion, information, and or service of any counselor and or any other content or information accessible through the platform. So again, anything that you might see on their website and you might go with, but they are not responsible for any of it. Highlight underneath, the use of the platform is at your own risk. To the fullest extent of the law, we expressly disclaim all warranties of any kind, whether expressed or implied. Does this sound like a bulletproof guarantee to you? Next page. This is their refund and cancellation policy. This is on a fresh page. But as I say, if you scroll down to the bottom of their sales page, you can get all these. You can just leaf through them yourself. So we deal in digital services. Generally, digital services do not have a refund policy, but still, for our clients' satisfaction, we offer 45 days money-back guarantee on your subscription plan purchases. Okay. Now let's continue going. I'm going to deal with this. Some parts of the service are billed on a subscription basis. You will be billed in advance on a recurring and periodic basis. So I'm figuring that when you signed up for this, or when a person signs up for this, they're accepting, okay, I've got a refund policy, and then they're going to be signing up for the subscription at the same time, because what's the point of not having that prescription? Because it means you won't get the EA and you won't be able to continue your account. So everybody's going to sign up for that subscription, right? Now, look at what it says about sale items, if applicable. Unfortunately, sale items cannot be refunded. Well, was this entire program not sold as being on sale? Here's your $500 off coupon. Yeah, it's on sale. So unfortunately, sales items cannot be refunded. That would be your entire purchase, including the including the subscription. Next. Okay, as you can see, this comes straight from my video, the third one. And some poor lady I feel so sorry for her. Her comment is on the right, and she gives the exact wording of the guarantee. 5.2, refund. The client acknowledges that the initial purchase for the services before subscription is refundable after 45 days of service, but will result in client being banned and blacklisted from service provider system for any future purposes. Now notice that this is after 45 days of service. This is important. I'll get to it. And then 5.3 does a go around. It says subscription to the service. The client acknowledges that if they elect to subscribe to the services, that would be your monthly subscription of $1,500, they shall not be entitled to a refund as provided for in 5.2 above, but they are allowed to cancel the services at any time. Really? So if when you signed up to this in the first place, then you signed up to the subscription at the same time, you're not going to get your money back for the initial price, period. Because that second paragraph says, nope, if you're subscribed to the subscription, you're not going to get it. However, you can, you're allowed to cancel the services anytime. And then this lady says, I signed the contract without reading this and I feel like a massive idiot. Can't get out. Can anyone help me? Man, if anybody knows a way to help this lady, please speak up. If there's a legal mind out there, I'm only a corporate paralegal, okay? I don't know. So I feel so sorry for this person because, how many of us have signed crap like this and gone, oh, yeah, I believe these guys. This has got to be all right. Hey, they said it's an ironclad refund policy. Well, it's not because they've made sure that they have a loophole, okay? So underneath, I said, this is just atrocious. Haven't we all made this kind of mistake? This is an especially sneaky way of having two clauses canceling each other out. There. Canceling each other out. I was wanting to see a copy of this guaranteed return policy. I'm sorry this took me so long to get back to you, but this has been churning around in my mind since you posted it, and I just can't think of anything except to get legal advice if you can afford it. But I think this is pretty ironclad, but I'm only a paralegal. All that I can say is to stop throwing good money after bad and block those subscription payments. Video coming right up as to why this system will never work. So basically, if this poor person just keeps paying her subscription, then she's going to get in deeper and deeper and deeper, and it's just going to get so much worse. Then somebody else says, this is simply disgusting, and I couldn't agree with her more. Myself, I said, this will be in my final video. People need to be warned. Then Linda comes back and says, am I right in saying that a credit card payment entitles you to a refund if the product was not as described? In this case, a promise of a refund if taken within 45 days. Or I'm sure a 30-day cooling off period is allowed. Of course, there are the other marketing lies that you and others have now highlighted. Yeah, well, you see, here's the thing. That cooling off period and also the time when your credit cards will likely say, yeah, this is a scam, is 30 days. So if you wait the 45 days, then you really don't have a prayer of getting that money back. Also, if you're trying to say, I'm being scammed, this is not what I bought into, well, if you signed up on that agreement and you said, yeah, that's the way it's going to go, I believe that this will no longer be applicable. I don't think you can. So, next. Come on. Okay. So Linda and I talk about this for a bit. What about the 30-day statutory rights the credit cards issue you with? And again, as I said, well, they wanted payment through PayPal, but they would also take it through credit card, that's for sure. If it was done through credit card, I would definitely go the way you were suggesting. So yeah, absolutely. Try with your credit card company, but I would bet that you're basically just SOL. You're not going to see that money you paid up front, neither the $2,000 or the $2,500, ever. Keep paying the $1,500 a month. You're just going to get in deeper and deeper because they don't guarantee that anything is going to work for you. So you are just going to be without a huge bunch of money at the time of the year when you and your family, your loved ones, need it the most. This is despicable.